Before we do that, though, we have A New Dawn by Temanite. This one's been charted by Aaron Eternal.
Players are ready.
I think this is our first time seeing this map in the tournament so far.
3.
I thought we saw this played at least twice or 3 times in the past, like even just today, I think.
2, 1.
I haven't seen it, but I've been asleep.
Okay, fair enough.
We see an early miss come out of Bio. Lieutenant Chaos still on PFC pace. We have a hand cam from Lieutenant Chaos. Wow, that's going next level on the setup.
Well, I guess now that apparently we're allowed to have hand cams, I gotta think of something for next weekend.
So I want to do a double shout out because Aaron Eternal is not only the person who charted this song, but also the person who made the overlay that Lieutenant Chaos is using. The overlay is publicly available. Basically what it does is it gets rid of everything that is not essential information, and it is like pixel perfect detail. And it has sort of a fade that happens, sort of like the glowing fade that you're seeing from the lights surrounding the highway. Bio is on the verge of death. Is very twitchy. It seems to be having some difficulties with this song.
And also, if all we know, it might actually be the nerves too, because I mean, sometimes the nerves might make you just get a little twitchy and make you want to like move the wheel and like jerk it, and then like you might miss some of your notes.
Could be.
And now at this point, we are getting to the drop now, where it has those double beat notes mixed in with click notes, and now we're also getting and no.
Coming out of Bio. So Lieutenant Chaos just has to complete the song. Basically, for posterity's sake, the score will be higher no matter what.
Absolutely.
I believe, unlike the SpinShare, the Open 8s that we have on the official Spin Rhythm channel, we do have an overbeat from Lieutenant Chaos that will be F to the FC. Unlike the Open 8s that we have on the official channel, where a fail is a 0 score.
Shout out to
I
those,
believe
by the way.
absolute score is all that matters here. If both players fail, then the person with a higher score does win. I believe that is how it works in the rules here. But Bio failed with like a 6,600, and Lieutenant Chaos is 27,000, so we're just vibing. We're gonna do a victory lap.
That's essentially what it is. You know, like you can take your time. You know, you don't have to jog the whole way. You can just go ahead and you can go on a nice, brisk, steady jog. Just enjoy nature, enjoy the great outdoors.
For sure. So, have you been keeping up to date with Lieutenant Chaos?
In all honesty, not really. I mean, Lieutenant Chaos does post like a lot of stuff, like like I have seen him post stuff in the Discord. I'm not entirely sure. Like I'm not 100% up to date on his skill level in terms of like how well he is. I know he's still really decent, but I'm not sure if he's still. I believe he is still in the top 30, but I'm not sure exactly where and like located in that for everything.
Time to do some research. I do know he's top 30. I do remember that he's been top 30 forever. This is one of the old school players, basically, who's been at or adjacent to the top level of play forever. I don't remember seeing him in the last tournament.
And I do believe that Lieutenant Chaos does chart a few songs as well. I actually want to double check on that. I obviously don't quote me on that, but I believe he does chart as well. Let me just absolutely take a second and see if he does.
So Lieutenant LtChaos720 is currently 13th on the global leaderboards, with 1.66 million, 43,406 on the tail end. Considering that 1.668930 is full game PFC, that means he's about 4,600. He's 4,624 off of a full game PFC.
Oh my goodness.
Can guarantee at that point that most of his scores on the song leaderboards are going to be topped as well. Maybe not top ones, because that's all PFC stuff, but like scrolling down, 21st on New Game,
Oh.
23rd on Checkpoint.
I have also
18th
checked
on Inject, and so on and so forth.
And I did check on the SpinShare. Lieutenant Chaos does not shard. I don't know why. For some reason I thought I saw it shard, but no.
Yeah, so Lieutenant Chaos has been around the game forever. Has been adjacent to the top level of play forever. And has just sort of been this invisible, ever-present force on the leaderboards, being that he doesn't actively participate in a lot of tournament play and stuff like that, and community play, but has just always been a top-level player forever. So definitely a heavy favorite for this match, and going to be interesting to see how, if he manages to make it through this bracket, how he faces off against Jammy Dodger in the round of 8, because both of them are top-level players.
And also, I think I just wanted to make a moment that, speaking of the turntable gang, it looks like we have our Mr. Nick Asian in the chat, and hopefully, and you know what? I hope that everyone in the chat right now is is having an amazing night, and I hope that everyone's enjoying the stream so far. Ooh. And with that win, that will bring us to the second song of the match, which will be Grizztronics.
Ooh, this should be hitting different. Anyway, I'm also interested. So, hello to Nick Asian. Nick Asian, by the way, is the reigning champion of the SpinShare Speen Open. If you don't know the name, put some respect on it. I'm interested to see if Lieutenant Chaos makes it to the round of 8. The last time we had round of 8, the only 2 turntable players we had were Darnock and Nick Asian, and they were against each other. They were pitted against each other. We also had that issue with the only 2 click-to-move players, Iluro and Zero and Trexter being pitted against each other in the quarterfinals. And I'm be interesting to see if we get 2 turntable players in the round of 4, if both of them can beat their quarterfinal opponents.
Wait, they were the only 2? Wait, I'm only curious because I thought I was click to move too, or am I imagining that too? Because
it was more of a standard click to move. Your setup cannot accurately be summarized with 3 words.
Okay, never mind. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, you know what? You're right. I'm like my own genre at this point. It's just like, oh, you got click to move, then you got whatever the hell this is.
Yeah, like if you're click to move, but you use your buttons to move, that's like, is that the same thing?
It's really not. Also, I just wanted to say real quick, this song's an absolute jam in like every possible way. So
I can't get enough.
Time to hit it. For all you ladies and gentlemen at home, prepare yourselves, cause this shit be hitting different.
Ooh, this shit be hitting different.
And oh no, BIOS is okay. To be honest, these sections can get really tricky with the match strings, and also just with the amount of beat notes that and BIO failed out again.
So just to put some perspective on like how far ahead of the game Lieutenant Chaos is, BIOS failed. Lieutenant Chaos advances. Lieutenant Chaos is still on PFC pace.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's an F for Bio, but Lieutenant Chaos is putting on a clinic right now. Like, this is going to inspire fear in his subsequent opponents. Jammy Dodger is definitely watching this. We do see a Miss Perfect there. I believe that was an early on the beat. So we are going to be seeing Lieutenant Chaos basically inspire fear in his future opponents. We have another late. Never mind. No more fear.
But you know what?
Never mind. Lieutenant Chaos is garbage. I was hyping him up too much.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you hate to see it. You really do.
You know what I'd love to see, though? I'd love to see this turntable.
I really don't know what kind that is. I mean, granted, I don't know jack about anything turntable related. I do know that there's no such thing as an HDMI turntable, so don't make sure to not go to the store and be like, can I be an HDMI turntable? No. There's no such thing.
I'm gonna go to ask for an HDMI turntable, and then when they ask me what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm gonna show them your clip.
No, don't do it. Oh, I am actually just getting word that is the DJ Control Impulse 200. That in itself just sounds amazing.
I think it just sold itself to at least somebody in chat. I don't have the money for it, but like, man, like turntable play be hitting different. Like, I've got a DJ Hero turntable, which is sort of like the Parable of the Cave style imitator, and it's still like wild to play with.
I'm looking at the stream and I'm seeing some comments saying that they think the stream died. Let me go ahead and restart that because I don't want to be making any assumptions here.
I'm getting a little bit of frame dropping, but it's just a stutter. It seems to be picking back up. Maybe it's dead on the Twitch end.
Possibly. I restarted, so there's an ad, but everything should be good. Okay, everything's back. Oh, wait, yeah, it is stuttering. Just a little bit though. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I think that's Lieutenant Chaos's feed. Might not be having any imperfect connection to the server.
But with that, Lieutenant Chaos with the A plus 43, almost 44,000 points. That is with a 441 note streak.